Welcome back to Talking All Day with Tay. We're talking all day is my specialty. All day with Tay. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are making it through the week. I just wanted to let you all know that our new upload day is on Fridays. So we're going to have new videos every Friday. If I skip a Friday, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to skip. But then I'm also going to be like, I just couldn't do it. Because, your girl, she's a college student. She's trying to do some different things here and there. And stuff can get busy and schedules, can go crazy. But I want to make sure I keep a consistent pace for you guys. So don't worry. There will be new videos weekly. And you guys, we're going to be doing a new segment and a new series on this podcast. Our segment is just going to be a daily check-in. So I'm going to give you all a word that describes how I'm feeling mentally. And it's just 100% transparent, honest feeling. All natural. And as I grow in podcasting and I invite some of my friends, or if I collab with some awesome podcast creators, I will ask them the same question for each time we do an episode. I really like that because I think that helps me be more one-on-one with you all, and just it's a little more personal, it's a little more transparent, because that's what all my podcast is about. It's about showing mental health. I can talk about mental health all day, but I also suffer through different things as well, where I may get stressed or have anxiety, and it's all natural. It should just be a natural conversation. So I'm going to give you guys one word to describe how I'm feeling at the beginning of each episode. This also, I feel, for like if I have guests on, just kind of breaks the whole barrier of trying, if we're like both a little bit nervous. I think that's a good way to start it. So it could just be like, how are you feeling? Give me one word to describe your feeling. And if they say, I feel tired, I'm going to be like, same too, sis. I feel exhausted. It's just a little something, but it's cute. And I think it's a good way to start the episode because it's being fully honest. And then we could talk about us having a crappy day. And then in the topic of the episode, it's, what is my favorite meal, or what did I do today that was fun? So y'all, my word of the day. The day is cold. Which is really weird because I love the cold. Like I generally love the cold so much. It's cold out here in Texas. Texas is bipolar. And that's just on the period. Texas is bipolar. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Like it's just, ugh. So I feel cold today because I take the dogs out, because I take my dogs out to use the bathroom and stuff, and it's freezing. It's like in 30 degrees. Like, it was cold this whole week. And I love cold weather, but it was something about this week. I don't know if it was because I was all groggy and, like, tired all the time and stuff, because I just started, like, doing a consistent schedule for my courses. So I don't know if it's anything with that, but it's cold. And I kind of need Texas to kind of calm down a little bit because it's kind of making me anxious. That could be another word, but today we're doing cold because that's describing the whole feeling. It's cold outside, y'all. It's freezing. It's so crazy. But okay, yeah, that's my word, you guys. It's cold. I'm being transparent. I feel cold today. It's freezing and I need my fluffy, comfy socks on with my slides. Because, in Texas, that's what we do. We do the socks and slides situation. I don't know why, guys. Why do we do that? I don't know why do we do that. It's so weird. Like, I know people say, oh my gosh, Texans be like, it'll be like 2 degrees and we still be wearing socks and slides. That's probably why I am cold. Now that I think about it. I just answered my own feeling. Okay. But yeah, I feel cold. And now for the podcast episode. This is going to be our first series on this podcast. And I'm calling it sonography. This series is going to consist of basically my journey as a sonographer. If you guys didn't know, if this is your first time listening to my pod, hi, welcome. And if you didn't know, I'm studying to become a sonographer. It's a journey. It's actually really interesting. I'm taking different courses, and I just want to talk about my journey throughout this whole podcast. For years and years and years. I just want to have this series permanently on my podcast because that's what I'm all about. And I think my job is a main reason why I also like doing this podcast as well, to help inform people. Like if you're looking for, like a new job, like say if you don't know what career you want to do. I was at that same point like 2 years ago. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And then I finally did. Like God just gave it to me, like the thought and the information and everything. And I just was like, I want to be a sonographer. And I think my story is so unique because of the reason behind it. And also just because it's something that I just think is perfect for me. And I know that I enjoy it a lot, even when I'm taking these courses. And sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, the professors are, oh my goodness, it's so stressful. When it comes to like, especially talking about anatomy or like the body and reproductive system and stuff, which I'll get into how that correlates with sonography if you don't know what sonography is. But I just wanted to create a series to just let you guys know what sonography is all about, what my process and journey is going like, what got me into sonography, the different people that I meet in sonography I may have come and speak on the podcast. It can go different ways. So whatever door God has opened for this topic, we're just going to keep on going with it. And in today's episode, we're going to start this series off, which is talking about what is sonography, for anyone who doesn't know. So I'm going to be telling you guys what sonography is and telling you a detailed description of it and like why it intrigues me and why do I get gravitated to the thought of being a sonographer. But before we start this awesome pod, I just wanted to put a quick reminder to remember to follow me on all of my podcast platforms or wherever you just get your podcasts. I am pretty much on all platforms now. If you want to follow me on Spotify, if you want to follow me on Apple Podcast or iHeartRadio or Google Podcasts, like I'm on it all. So make sure that you guys just check out the pod. Like make sure that you leave 5-star reviews. And yeah, this motivation definitely helps me keep on moving, keep on striving. So I would really appreciate if you guys rate me and give me 5 stars on all of my podcast platforms. You can also follow me on my website, talkingaldaywithtay.wordpress.com, so you can be updated on when I post, or if you want to subscribe to my email subscription, you'll get notified on different things that's going to be happening with Talking All Day with Tay. As I grow, I plan to do so much, y'all. I plan to do so much. So as I reach that point in my life where I can definitely expand even more on my website, there's a lot of ideas that I have planned, and I'm very, very excited for the future. So make sure you guys go on the website. Make sure you check it out. It's all verified. Everything is good on there, and I'm updating it every single day. So just check on it. So I'm going to read what I found on Google that's basically describing what sonography is, so you guys can get a better understanding of what the career is, as well as if you want to get into it, what you're going to have to do. So the question was asked, what is sonography? And the answer is a procedure that uses high energy sound waves to look at tissues and organs inside the body. The sound waves make echoes that form pictures of the tissues and organs on a computer screen. Yeah, so basically my job is, like when you go to the doctor, if you're